incognito for a little while. I had stuff to do.
She had things to take care of.
Yeah.
Matilda's looking fashionable.
Thank you. I tried.
Oh man, I love fashion. I feel like fashion is a part of me. Fashion is a part of our culture. Do you agree?
I agree.
As she send 3,000 text messages and 200 emails to unknown people. But yes, I feel like fashion is a part of us. I feel like our everyday life is pretty much on fashion, because when I wake up, I know when I wake up in the morning, it's like I have to like be in tune with what's out now for me, and I usually look up to fashion. I want to say fashion individuals like Kanye West is like amazing. He's an amazing person to watch when he's wearing like sweatpants and stuff like that. It's just dope. I don't know. To me it's just dope because it's like, hey, that's Kanye West wearing sweatpants.
Well, he makes it look good. So
yeah.
Sweatpants on everybody does not look fashionable. Let's get that straight.
Unless you like 340, 300 pounds, you got like these big wide sweatpants on, they blue, and they got like this big ass string on them.
The granddad sweatpants. Yeah, Kanye makes things look cool. I don't know about the rest of the world.
Yeah, he makes things look cool, and that's how I look at fashion. I look at fashion through, I want to say through his eyes, and say, okay, well, this looks good, this looks great. People actually say, well, you look all easy out, but it's not really, like, because it's like everybody has their own spin on certain things. Mm-hmm. So if you have like, a long tail t-shirt on with like a sweatshirt, people automatically like, oh wow, you look easy out, but it's not that. Or you got like holes in your clothes and everybody actually you look easy out, but it's not really that. It's more of just the fashion part of it. Like everybody's doing it. I think a lot of designers in H&M try to mirror what Kanye West is actually wearing sometimes.
Well, I am going to disagree.
Always.
Simply because H&M, their stuff has been almost uniform for a long time. Mm-hmm. The only thing that has changed is the holes in the clothes. And I don't really see a lot of H&M clothing with holes in them now, so I don't necessarily know if they mimic that from him.
I bought like 4 shirts though.
With holes in it? Really? You do? Yeah. Well, I don't be in the men's section. Maybe that's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, even for the even when I go to Zara's and stuff, I seen like this nice, I think it was a Marilyn Monroe shirt, and I was like, damn, that shirt is dope. For a female who's into like different tees and stuff like that,
right?
Who can like cut it a little bit and rip it and make it their own. I think that's dope alone.
I like Zara.
I think every woman do.
It's very expensive at some times, but I like Zara a lot.
I tell everybody go there when they have their sales. Then you'll be
yes, I've heard that. And I heard that they have very good sales.
Yeah, they always have their good sales. Like and one thing I I embrace about fashion is the different how multicultural it is. Mm-hmm. Because you can see individuals from all walks of life wearing the same thing, and it's not like, oh wow, like you're wearing this, you're wearing that.
Right.
It's pretty dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I never wore a hat until I was like, you know what? Let me just try to wear a hat, and I started wearing little hats here and there because I always felt like, hey, listen, that wasn't me. But now when you start embracing certain things, you see everything being more multicultural. It's like, wow, you can wear whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like you can wear whatever you want if you know fashion, if you understand fashion.
Right. Even if you don't understand fashion. Some people have their own sense of fashion. So you definitely can always wear what you want.
So what's your sense of fashion? Talk to us. You've been going for a while. Talk to us.
I don't really have a set sense of fashion. Mm-hmm. I like to wear a lot of things, actually. I like to look like I have money, although I don't. So I like a lot of the fox fur things, and I wear a few see-through shirts here and there, which I have on today. I love stockings with like designs and stuff on them. Mm-hmm. And I wear dresses and skirts all year round for the most part. So that's my style.
She said she don't wear no jeans.
I really don't. I hardly wear jeans, only to work.
You don't wear dungarees?
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't.
Oh man, like, listen, that's cool though because a lot of women they do wear jeans and they wear like the cowboy boots or is it the riding boots?
Mm-hmm.
I like riding boots on women. I think it always looks amazing, especially if you know how to wear it
Right.
properly. So that's fine with that. Far as with like with skirts all year round, like I don't know. Winter.
Well, I wear stockings, so.
They gotta be real thick. Real thick, right? I mean,
Yeah.
stockings.
Sometimes they thick. My legs don't get cold. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm not
Oh,
really
see,
that
so you're
close
immune
with
to it. So
Yeah.
your body's like immune to it. So like, oh yeah, this is something I'm gonna wear every day.
it. Right. Only the top of my body gets cold, like around my neck, so I have to wear a scarf.
Yeah, protects your neck, man.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I really love the way fashion is going right now. I don't think the fashion industry is ever for everybody, but
Definitely not.
but a lot of up and coming designers are really, local. I'm gonna say local. I'm gonna say local like Brooklyn and Jersey and all 5 boroughs. Some people have their own stores or own pop-up shops.
Right.
And I support those people because they're doing it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like, I want to know if they, maybe we need somebody that's gonna give us their personal opinion, but if it's actually for everybody or if it's just for that community. You see what I'm saying? Cause like so I seen a couple of lines was just like I don't see everybody else wearing it, but just everybody else in that part of
Oh, I see what
the
you
area.
mean.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's more. I don't know what you gonna do.
Well, with fashion, you know how they say, outside of fashion, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So, like, people who are into fashion and designing, they have their vision on what looks nice on a person.
Mm-hmm.
So, it may look like, to you, if you don't wear that type of thing, that they're, selling towards a certain group and it may not be for everybody. But you can't fault them for that because, what you wear may not look nice to me and what I wear may not look nice to you. So.
You make a good point.
Mm-hmm.
You make some good points. you want to.
Don't hate that.
But nah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Sometimes, like I think in 90, like the biggest thing that was like baggy clothes.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that baggy clothes was like in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you start wearing more fitted jeans, people are like, your jeans too tight.
Right.
So I'm like, do you want me to look like 93 when I'm wearing baggy jeans and whatever? And I'm like, it doesn't fit right. It doesn't sit right with me. So I don't say that like, oh, everybody should wear, skinny jeans or slim jeans. It's just that baggy jeans are out. Baggy jeans was out in the 90s. So let's leave it where it was at in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And I embrace the people that's wearing skinny jeans like myself. Come on now. We pay a lot of money for these skinny jeans.
Oh my gosh.
we for you to just like, oh, you shouldn't be wearing those jeans. So what the hell am I wearing? Rockaway?
I don't think. Well, what's wrong with Rockaway? Because if he's listening to this podcast,
I'm just
he
saying.
may say something.
Well, listen. Who wears Rockaway like that? Not a lot of people. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that one.
All right.
I don't know who's listening.
Oh shit.
But
and you can listen. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I haven't seen anybody wear Rockaway in the last 10 years.
You're
I'm
right.
just saying. People go for more of a European brand, and also they go for names like Zara's, like you just mentioned, H&M, even Forever 21.
Right.
And there's a couple other stores that cater to those, to everybody. And
Right.
I think at one point Rockaway was just catering to us, black people. Even though there's nothing wrong with it because that's how you get your money and then you break it down into your demographics and you find out okay, well, who else likes it, and you start getting white models and you start getting white people to some more white people to embrace it, and that's fine. Now you have a big brand. But then that's in that era, so I think you have to learn, if you like fashion, you got to learn to adapt to certain things.
Right.
I don't think Rockaway adapt to now.
Right.
You know, and that's just my opinion. Of course, like, who cares who's listening? It's just an opinion. It's real conversations. I'm just saying the truth.
True. But brands do also go in and out of style. So even if they are altering their line to, you know, what's in now, we wouldn't even know because nobody wears what Rockaway anymore.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is true.
But you know, like even with the high end stuff, right? Like, I feel like the high end stuff is like, and I mean high end, I mean all the, if it's like $250, $375 pairs, you know, $375 pair of pants, pair of jeans, Balmain jeans. Listen, I'm not knocking people for buying them. However, it's something else you can be doing with that.
Oh, of course. I have a pair that I didn't purchase myself. My ex gave it to
There
me.
you go. See? And you didn't wear.
And I don't wear jeans, so.
But you don't, say it again.
I didn't purchase it myself.
And you don't wear jeans.
Oh yeah, I don't wear jeans.
And you don't wear. So he bought it for what?
No, actually, his mother bought it.
See? Mama,
it didn't fit him.
Mama,
so
I'm sorry.
He gave it to me.
You made the worst investment.
No,
Now it's not. I think you should donate. I think people, if you're not wearing certain things, you shouldn't donate it. Like if you buying expensive jeans for $375, almost $400, nah. Like I remember when Red Monkeys was out. That was like, oh man.
Not a long time.
Take it back.
Yeah.
When Red Monkeys was out, that was like really baggy jeans, but it was very expensive. And if you say, hey, ask somebody who had a pair, what are they wearing? What are they doing with those now? So you paid $400 for a pair of jeans, and they probably like in your closet, or you probably like cut them up into shorts or something like that.
Right.
Or you gave it to your girl to like make some type of design for her jacket or whatever, or take it and, you know, alter it, whatever the case may be. But to me, it just makes no sense. It's like, it's pointless.
Right.